Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mitchell here. Welcome back to my channel. I got 2 new subscribers, so thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I count each and every subscriber as a blessing, and so I say thank you to that. Thank you very much. So today, 4 scams. Let's get right into it. The first scam was tried on me just 2 months ago when I was in Costa Maya with my wife, and she was swimming with the dolphins, right? So here's a scam for this, and I call it a scam because you gotta be aware of this, okay? So when they're in the water swimming around with the other people there, right? And the dolphins are there, and you have like maybe 9 people here, 9 people here, 9 people here, so on, right? And you know, the dolphins come up to the people in the water to do a trick with them, shake hands, whatever they do, you know. So you'll see at every place we have the 9 people here and 9 people there, there's this really aggressive photographer. And when I say aggressive, I mean he's like, he's shooting everybody, you know, 9, 10, 20 shots of the same person doing a dolphin trick, right? So I'm about 20 feet behind. I'm behind this little chain fence type deal, right? Low hanging fence, you know. But I've got both my cameras out. I'm taking the still photos. I'm taking a running video with both my cameras, right? So these 2 security guard guys come up to me. They say, "Oh, you can't do that. You can't take the photos of the people in there." Now, I know it's a public area, right? It's for anybody to be there. You can do what you want to do on behind the fence, behind the gate, you know. Also, too, I knew I wasn't going to buy these photos for like, some were like a package of 4 for like $400 and just crazy prices, you know. And I knew that I wasn't going to fall for that. So I told them, okay, thank you. But I kept on filming because they can't do anything about it. You know, I knew that already. But a lot of folks though would bend and say, okay, I'm sorry, they walk away, they're forced to buy these really expensive photos. No need for all that, right? This is a day and age of cameras on your phones, cameras everywhere, right? And also you're behind the area, you're behind the restricted area, and you're taking photos. You just gotta sometimes, guys, stand your ground because you know it's the right thing to do, and they really can't enforce that beyond saying, hey, you can't do that. There's a guy next to me who says, man, you can just do that? I say, yeah, of course, just you're behind the area. They can't do anything to you because you're taking the photos. It's fine. So don't fall for that scam. Another one I see all the time, my gosh, this one, not in Costa Maya, I think it was in Costa Maya, was it Dominican Republic, I think. People walk around sometimes in costumes, you know, people like these really colorful decorations, you know, and they try to almost what we would say photo bomb, you know. They try to get a photo with you. And the goal is to make you pay for this deal, pay for this photo, you know, because they want you they want you to pay for their decoration they're wearing, their photo they're wearing, their clothes they're wearing, right? They want you to pay for that, so they kind of photobomb you. Or sometimes you're walking through, right? You look at jewelry, they put jewelry on you, or they put a hat on you. Say no to that all. Say no, thank you, and be nice about it, you know, but be firm. No, thank you, because what happens, you put those hats on, you put the jewelry on, they're very aggressive to sell. They want to sell, of course, and I understand that part. They're salespeople, they have a business, I get it. But they see you as a target more than a customer, so you gotta say, no thank you, you know, and I appreciate it. And two, you know, in America, wherever it is, thing with hats, I'm very careful about hats on my wife because you don't know, people in America too can have lice, who knows what's on the hats, you know what I'm saying? So just don't let people put hats on you. Don't let people put jewelry on you. Don't let them do none of that kind of stuff. You want to make sure that you control your area, control you, and control your body, okay? That's all I'm saying to you right there. Don't let people put stuff on you. If you want a photo with somebody, fine. Ask them, no problem at all, but don't be forced into the situation. Don't do that, okay? Last one I want to tell you about is the, I see this a lot actually on these cruises. People are prepaying for their taxis or prepaying for their trips. So let me give you an example. We went out to we went to a beach, right? Now, if something's like more than 3 miles away from the ship, my wife and I will take a taxi, we'll take a whatever to get there, right? If it's less than 3 miles, we walk. We like to walk around anyway, so we do a lot of walking. Still can't explain this big stomach of mine, but anyway, we walk a lot, right? And so what you want to watch out for is you pay that one way, okay? Don't pay round trip, because what happens sometimes, we've heard it 3 or 4 times on our last trip, the Regal Princess, was that they didn't come back for some people, you know? They paid already, but the people never came back, you know. Now this wasn't a Prince's affiliate, you know. This was an independent person saying, we'll take you there, we'll take you back, but you prepaid. Well, 3 or 4 folks, they prepaid, and the people never came back to pick them up. So don't ever prepay for your taxi, whatever, you know. Pay that one away and pay for it back, you know. And that's what you want to do. The last one I'll tell you about is the extra bonuses. There's a vanilla scam going on, right? Well, they're selling you vanilla, you know. They're promising you it's vanilla. Now this happens usually around the port areas where people are going to be walking around. They know that tourists are there, you know. So they're gonna do this, you know, and it's the same thing with the jewelry, the gold jewelry you're buying from the people in these stands, you know. What happens, and they know it too. They understand you're gonna buy that product, maybe say at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, by 5 o'clock, you're gone, right? You're gonna go away. So if you got that fake vanilla, which a lot of it is fake nowadays around the port areas, and it's not real vanilla. Something else is in there, of course, but it's not the real product. Or if you buy that gold and that gold becomes green overnight, well, it's too late, because right now you're your next port, they got your money, and it's in that sale. So you have to watch out. And some people say, well, Mitchell, that gold has stamps. Well, I understand that, guys, I get it. But for me though, if it's stamped, you know, I gotta make sure it's stamped in a reputable place, because anybody can buy stamping equipment, right? And stamp it, you know. If I'm some vendor in the street and I want to make some side money easy, whatever, from some sucker who's a tourist, I stamp it and sell it, right? That's how they think sometimes, right? Not everybody, but that's how some of them thinking, you know. They do the fake stamping, they tell you it's gold, you buy it, 3 days later, it's green, your money's gone, there you go, and you're a sucker. You know what I mean? So just be careful for stuff like that, okay? Don't be the victim. You want to be aware of what's going on, because yes, you're there to have fun, you're there to have your tour, your cruise, whatever, it's great, but other people who are to try to make business, you know, a lot of these countries are third world countries you're going to, and they're trying to make money. But just be careful, because some of them do not want to make money the fair way, you know, they just want to make money at all costs, right? So be careful when you buy the vanilla, when you get the jewelry, whatever, just be careful, okay? That's my 4 there for you guys. And please also really appreciate you guys who subscribe to my channel. That's very nice. So thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye-bye.